Hello everyone! Today I watched a short story called The Bear and the Bee. I'm going to summarize it. One day, a bear was hungry and he wanted some honey, but he couldn't find any at home. So he went into a forest to look for some. After a while, he found a beehive and put his paws into it. A bee told him to stop, but the bear got angry and ignored the bee. The bear smashed the beehive with a stick. Then thousands of bees flew out and stung the bear. The bear couldn't do anything but run away. When he got home, his wife told him that there was still some honey at home. He just couldn't find it because it was behind the flower. And that's the end of the story. The moral of the story is that a hot temper can get you into trouble. I can relate to this story because I sometimes lose my temper too. I remember one evening when I got home from work at around 9:20 p.m. I was tired, and when I got home, my husband was still playing games. I unlocked the gate and pushed my motorbike into the house by myself. At first, I just felt a little disappointed. Then I started thinking, why doesn't he come out and help me? And then another thought came into my mind. Why doesn't he ask how my day was? The more I thought about it, the more upset I became. I, I, I told myself that maybe he didn't care about me. My anger grew bigger and bigger. I went inside, changed my clothes, and tried to do some work. But I was still angry. After a while, I became so upset that I cried. I even shouted, "You're always playing games!" At that moment, I felt hurt and ignored. Later that night, we finally talked. I told him why I was upset. I told him when he comes home from work, I usually go outside, talk to him, and ask him about his day. And so I felt sad when I came home. He didn't he didn't even look at me. After we talked, we understood each other better. Looking back now, I think my anger made the situation feel bigger than it really was. Just like the bear, I became emotional before I stopped and thought calmly. Another thing I learned from this story is that sometimes what we need is already there, but we don't see it. The bear thought there was no honey, but the honey was already at home. Sometimes in my own life, I worry too much about a problem. I keep looking for an answer, but sometimes the answer is already in front of me. I just need to slow down and look more carefully. And so this story reminds me to stay calm, think carefully before I react. And that's all for today. What about you? Do you sometimes lose your temper? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.